Hello and welcome to the Georgia Perimeter College Library. You may already know that Georgia Perimeter College has access to a wide variety of electronic books. During this video, we will discuss NetLibrary, one of GPC's providers of electronic books. Specifically, we will look at how to access NetLibrary from your computer, how to set up a personal account in NetLibrary, how to search for electronic books in NetLibrary, how to navigate, and some helpful tools offered by NetLibrary. A few things to remember about NetLibrary. You must have the Galileo password to access NetLibrary when you are not on campus. You may also need your GPC username and password to access NetLibrary when off campus. This is the same username and password you use for iCollege. You may search for electronic books using the library catalog, GilFind at GPC. For more information about searching for ebooks through GilFind at GPC, please view the video tutorial titled Electronic Books. To search for electronic books through NetLibrary, go to the library homepage, www.gpc.edu/library. Click on Galileo. Remember, when you are off campus, you will need to enter the Galileo password here before moving on. Next, click on databases A through Z. Then click on N. Scroll down and click on NetLibrary. Before you begin searching, you may want to create an account with NetLibrary. A NetLibrary account allows you to add books to a favorite list and add notes to ebooks while you read them. NetLibrary stores this information in your account. To create an account with NetLibrary, click on Create a Free Account, located in the upper right corner of your screen. There are a number of ways to search in NetLibrary for electronic books. In a basic search, users have the option to search by full text, keyword, author, title, and subject. Users may also use the advanced search option for a more specific search. In this example, we will perform a basic search for books by Jane Austen. Select Author from the drop-down box and type in your author's name, Austen, Jane, or Jane Austen. Click Search. Once the list of results appears, you may scroll through the titles to find the book that you would like to read. Notice there are 3 links under each title. By clicking on View this ebook, you will be linked to the ebook. If you click on Show Details, a new detailed record of the electronic book will result. And if you have created an account, you may add the electronic book to your favorites by clicking Add to Favorites. In our example, we would like to read the electronic book Pride and Prejudice, so we click on View this ebook to pull up Pride and Prejudice. Notice the column to your right. Here you will see the content of your electronic book. The first page is the digital image of the front cover of this book. To scroll through the pages, click the Next button, located in the upper right corner. You may also go to a specific page by typing in the page number in the blank box and clicking Go. Notice the column on the left. This column offers a number of useful tools available to NetLibrary users. You should see the Contents tab. Here you may see the entire contents of the electronic book. You may also skip to a certain chapter in the book by clicking on the desired chapter. For example, I would like to look at Volume 2, Chapter 2. Another tab to make note of is the e-Content Details tab. By clicking on this tab, you will pull up detailed information about the material, including author and title information, subject headings, publication information, and ISBN. Yet another tab to make note of is the Search tab. You can search the electronic book for specific content using this search box. For example, I'm interested in the subject of marriage in Pride and Prejudice, so I type in my search term, marriage, in the search box and click Search. This pulls up all the places in my electronic book where the word marriage appears. I can click on View this page to view the page with my highlighted search terms. You may also want to pay attention to the Dictionary tab, should you come across any unfamiliar words. For example, I'm not sure what dowry means. Simply type the search term into the search box and click Go. You should now see the dictionary entry for dowry, including the definition and pronunciation. The final tab we will look at is very helpful for NetLibrary users who have created an account. Should you have any notes you would like to write about the passage you are reading, you may do so by clicking the Notes tab. Type your notes into the appropriate box and click Add Note. This note is now added to your Favorites and Notes section of your account. You may only add notes if you have an account. There are a few other tools I would like to point out while reading ebooks in NetLibrary. You may double-click on a word in NetLibrary and have the option to look up that word either in the dictionary or search for it throughout the contents of that electronic book. For example, if I click on the word Darcy in the text of Pride and Prejudice and select Search for Darcy in this e-content, I will then be presented with a list showing where my term is located within the pages of Pride and Prejudice. By right-clicking on a certain word, I have more options. I may close the e-content, which will close the electronic book, add to favorites or add a note, which will add the book to my favorites or add a note about that certain page under my account, or search for the term in the content of the material, or in the dictionary. Mac users have difficulty with this function. Let's look more in depth to adding favorites and notes. I would like to write a note about Elizabeth Bennet on this page. To do so, I select her name, right-click, and click Add Note. I then type my note in the box in the left column and click Add Note. To add a book to my favorites, I do much the same. Right-click and select Add to Favorites. To retrieve my favorites and notes, I simply go back to the NetLibrary homepage and click on Favorites and Notes. Thank you for viewing this tutorial. For more information about using the library, please view the collection of video tutorials located at www.gpc.edu/library/usethelibrary.htm. Remember, you can always contact a librarian by going to www.gpc.edu/library and clicking on Ask a Librarian.